Now we know what HTML and CSS actually is, and we want to have a fun practice with HTML and CSS. For that, I'm visiting codepen.io. This is a web editor for front-end designer and developers, and allow to us to write very simple HTML, CSS, and JavaScript apps. For real project, we will use a local setup, and we use codepen.io only for simple HTML project. So let's get started. So on CodePen, to create a new project, we should click on Create drop-down menu and click on New Pen. This is a simple place to write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In this editor, you have 3 areas to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the white area is a demo of code. I have to change the editor layout view to let's have a better view of the code editor. So click on the Change View button and I select my favorite layout. I resize the code area, and since I don't write JavaScript, so I close the JS area. In this video, we use tags and CSS code that you are not familiar with, and in the next section, I will explain them completely and do a complete project. Now we write a simple HTML code that we use it usually to show a paragraph and an image, and after that we decorate it by CSS. I'm going to show some information about Eiffel Tower. For that, first I'll create a div tag. It's for creating a block in the web page, and we use it for create an information card. In HTML, we can use HTML elements as nested elements to create a complex interface. So I create an image tag into div and pass the Eiffel image URL in a src attribute. Image is defined with the image tag. I create it and pass image URL. It's an empty tag, it's contain attribute only and doesn't have a closing tag. And the src attribute is necessary attribute in this element. Now you can see the image in the right side. And I create a paragraph and add a text about Eiffel Tower. I use p tag for a paragraph and the text appeared below the photo. I want to show the name of this building by header tag. They are 6 heading tags, the h1 to h6, and which I will explain in the next section. So I create h1 tag and add Eiffel Tower. And you can see Eiffel Tower between paragraph and image. And finally, I want to display the details of the tower as a list. So I create a UL tag. It's for creating an unordered list, and for each item, I use li tag. First li is location, and it's Paris, France. Next li is the address, and I copy and paste its text from Google. And next li is the height of Eiffel, and it's 984 feet and 1063 feet to tip. And next li is construction started on January 28, 1887. And the last li is funded year, and it's 1889. If I scroll in the right side, you can see the information list. We create a simple HTML project, and now we can decorate it with CSS. In the previous video, you learned a style rule is made of 3 parts: selector, property, and value. Firstly, I want to change div width to 400 pixels. And after that, I change image tag width to 100%. I want to change background color of div tag. For that, I write background color property with a slate gray value. To change border of div, I write border property with 2 pixel width, solid type, and black color. Now I set 10 pixel padding. It's used to generate a space around an element's content inside of any defined borders. And you can see the result in the right side. I set paragraph color to white, and after that I want to change li items style that they are into ul tag. So I write CSS selector like this, ul space li. You can also use an angle bracket to refer to the internal li tags into ul tag. Now I change the font size and color. The font size property lets you determine the size of your character. You can see the result in the right side. We created a simple information card about Eiffel Tower. So we managed to complete the first project and get our hands dirty with HTML and CSS. Hi guys, thank you for watching this tutorial. This tutorial is part of my HTML and CSS course, where you learn the basics of HTML and CSS that every web developer must know. If you are an absolute beginner and are looking for a fun and in-depth course that teaches you the fundamental of HTML and CSS, this course is for you. For a limited time, you can get this course with a discount using the link in the video description. Click the link and find out more about the course and enroll.